This week on the Movies and Stuff show, we talk about pirates pirating pirates, a new Aronofsky movie poster. We'll take a look back at our first round of the Blockbuster tournament, and then we'll discuss the best and worst bachelor party movies. Stay tuned. And welcome once again to the Movies and Stuff show. My name is Dan, and joining me as usual, Marty and Abe.
Hey,
Guys,
what's up?
I think the new opening is too big. Like
Too big.
Like you can't see what the words are.
You're not supposed to see what the words are. You're supposed to see little glimpses of it.
Ah, and it comes. See, I'm watching it live now on YouTube. That's fun.
See, I think the opening is very grand.
Yes.
Very regal. It's befitting of a show of our stature.
Right.
To have something so grandiose.
Yes.
That'll be Lord of the Rings.
Well, fuck off, man. Don't Lord of the Rings me. God damn.
I
Hey,
meant,
at least
Game of
they
Thrones.
didn't Game of Thrones you.
I meant Game of Thrones. I meant it as a compliment. I like it.
Well,
okay.
The opening sequence is Abe's only favorite part of Game of Thrones anyway.
That's true.
And
That's true.
This show, really. He doesn't really care about the rest.
It's just like our show. Yeah, precisely. He likes the opening sequence of the show, and then the rest, Abe doesn't care.
Pretty much. I'm cruising now from this point on.
Well, why should Abe care after me and him got drafted last in our own movies and stuff draft?
I got actually other people who said they really like Justin. I was like, really? Okay.
Justin's the new favorite.
It is.
Yeah.
I thought he was like our hated guy that we kind of bring in for fun every once in a while. I
no,
didn't realize it was people just hate us.
Yeah.
No, but that's why people watch us, is because they hate us. They hate watch us. That's the only
fine.
reason.
I hate broadcast. I mean, I hate,
Talia joined us in the chat. She's asking why did we use the Masterpiece Theater theme?
We're trying to elevate the show, we're trying to reach some more rarefied air before we talk about skin flicks tonight.
I was about to say, I love the fact that you're trying to elevate the show on the episode where we're talking about bachelor party movies.
Yes.
It's like you feel like you need to balance that out somehow. As I guess I alluded to, we're going to be talking about the best and worst bachelor and bachelorette party movies. I guess it's not a full list because...
Well, it's not even just movies based on it. It's like even good bachelor parties in a movie.
In a movie, right. And I think we wanted to limit it to 10 this time since we've gotten into trouble with some of these ranking episodes in the past as time.
Yeah, even 10 might be pushing.
10 might be pushing it. So let's get into it. Let's do some weekly stuff. Topic 1. Hackers are threatening to release the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yeah, I think we have some images of the hackers, too.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Here's the hackers. They're threatening to release Pirates of the Caribbean if they don't pay a ransom. And it's a similar thing that happened to Orange is the New Black a few weeks ago. Wondering what will be the ramification of these hacks? Is the industry going to have to change somehow? Or maybe, to combat it, start going directly to people's living rooms as opposed to having to go to the theaters? What do you guys think?
Man, I hope that's the
end result.
Of all this. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Right.
But is the way to combat hacking to be more accessible on the internet?
You see, we talked about this. Feels like a year ago. The device the guy wanted to put out that. To be able to stream the movies directly from home that would prevent the hacking. Yeah. Like you'd have to do something like that, and that could try to mitigate some of the risk involved with that, so that the studios don't feel as threatened by it.
I don't think it works for Pirates of the Caribbean anyway. You could have told me this movie got hacked and you're sending it directly to my phone. I still wouldn't watch it. But even if you did want to see this movie,
just like that U2 album that iTunes sent directly to your
it's like
iTunes account.
If you want to see this Pirates movie, you want to see it on a big screen in the theaters. It's not a movie that you can watch really at home and have the experience. I mean, I don't know what they're asking for this, but I wouldn't pay much to. I'd say this movie is going to bomb.
They're going to release it. They're going to release it in 20-minute segments, is what I heard.
Oh, that's not. I mean,
it's like, send them the finger, send them the ear. It's literally going like Blue Velvet here.
So wait, they're just going to go the BVS trailer route until you finally see the entire movie in the trailers? I mean, that's basically what they're doing then. So it's not a problem.
I think they picked the wrong movie to ask. It's like when someone kidnaps the cousin you hate. Like, all right, this you can keep her. I'm not paying for that. So,
I mean, but in theory, these movies have made a bunch of money. As bad as they've been, these movies. I
don't think the last one did as well, and this one is not getting good.
So it's not tracking well. It's not tracking well at all.
They hit Johnny Depp through the entire build up to the movie. And they have new people that look like Keira Knightley and the other guy, and then they have
Orlando
back
Bloom's
as well.
not in it, right? And then
he is in it, I think.
Oh, he is. He is.
But they have replacements for them as well. I don't really understand.
And then they have Paul McCartney as well.
Yeah, that came out this week. It's like,
so weird.
Wow, why? Is that your final push? Paul McCartney's in it?
Yeah, I mean,
because last time it was the third one, I think, had Keith Richards.
Keith Richards. Yeah, now they got Paul McCartney. Honestly, with all these skeletons and stuff like that, they should just had John Lennon. Hook him up, throwing him out there.
Too soon.
That might have got people to go see it. Is it too soon? He's what, 81?
80. Oh, yeah. 81.
80, 81. I mean, it's been quite a while. I think we can make John Lennon his dead jokes.
We can make Lennon jokes. All right.
Right. I think so. And then the other
someone
Lennon,
did the
Lennon. Yeah.
Someone took the Paul McCartney poster thing and then circled out Paul is dead in it.
So that. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Paul McCartney's the kind of guy that you just like call him up and say, "Hey, you want to do this?" And I'll pray, "Oh, sure, what the fuck."
He's got nothing really to lose.
Yeah, he's having fun.
I mean, they could have had Ringo in it. That would have been actually more special, I think.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right there. Yeah.
That would have been fun.
Ringo would have been much more interesting get.
Like if they had some kind of like, dead band, like some skeleton band, and like Ringo is the drummer in it.
But even without the hack, there are still so many ways to screen movies now and rip them. And you're still like, if you want to, but it's still, you're not getting a good experience most of the time. Half the time you're not getting HD or it's free, it's a shitty quality. So it's like, I don't think they're going to completely revamp their operating procedure over this one. I mean, they got to beef up security. They'll change things like that. But I can't see him say, "Oh, we got to stop doing movies this way because one got hacked."
I mean, yeah, Orange is the New Black is another thing though. But apparently, like a lot of experts are saying that. Yeah, a lot of people are saying though that it might actually help it in a way.
It's like, oh, it released 2 weeks early. Like those people watch those things at their leisure anyway, so it's not really a.
And most of the people that watch Orange is the New Black already have their Netflix subscriptions. It's not like it's not like it's like, oh, Orange is the New Black is coming out next month. Let me get my Netflix subscription
or they
now.
They have their friend Aldo's login and they just use that. Fine.
I don't know anyone else who does that. I don't know if who shares Netflix. I don't think that's wrong. Let's go to the chat right now. Gorkul Nacho Vidal asking, is it that bad, the movie, the Pirates movie, and is this reverse psychology? Robert Melee saying that there's no way to combat hacking because the Matrix is everywhere. Gorkul responds with, tell that to the Amish.
That's a good point, though. It's like this movie is getting such bad press, and now it's the thing where people might get behind it. And,
right. Support it.
Something.
At least they didn't fake drown
awful.
Dogs like that poor movie. Didn't even drown the dog. Amanda's asking, did she miss anything? No. She missed the grand opening. Like
big fancy.
She should probably watch the.
Amanda gave us a nice note on Twitter that we responded to, so she can check that out.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, do you want to mention that? Because I think she made a good point.
Yeah, mention that our All the President's Men retro review will be a valid thing to watch almost every week. So
yeah, like every single day, there's something new that kind of ties into, I guess, All the President's Men. So you should definitely do that. And then Gorkul saying Twin Peaks starts this weekend. So hopefully something that doesn't suck to talk about. I'm looking forward to Twin Peaks, Abe. You're looking forward to Twin Peaks?
Cautiously looking forward to it,
yeah.
I'm going to have to branch to a TV and stuff show once in a while.
Well, we can cover TV stuff. We've done that before. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. We've
Killing Joke was straight to video, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've
coming this weekend. That's coming on actually TV night. The Madoff movie with De Niro, and Michelle Pfeiffer looks pretty good.
But I mean, we've covered TV before. We've talked about Carnival.
We talked about Carnival. Yep.
#Synergy.
Yes.
We talked about Carnival with David Knopf, the creator, the writer of that.
He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude.
TV show.
Yeah.
A lot of the movies we review should be straight to TV. So.
True. And speaking of TV, Powers Booth died, right?
Yeah, that's such a bummer.
From Deadwood and.
And then Brad Gray died yesterday, I think, the old head of Paramount.
Yeah, and then was it Michael Park? Was another one who's
yeah, man.
It's like 2016 all over again. Who would have thought
that was
people
just
would
like
keep
the
dying? I thought it's
year.
Yeah. Lance Hendrickson better watch out. Topic 2. I think we're going to show this on the screen, right? The poster for the new Darren Aronofsky movie was released. It shows Jennifer Lawrence ripping her own heart out. It was released on Mother's Day, ironically. The movie is set to center on a couple whose relationship is tested when uninvited guests arrive at their home, disrupting their tranquil existence. Also has Javier Bardem, Michelle Pfeiffer, Ed Harris in it. So it looks like pretty solid cast, And it's funny, though, because, Aronofsky is such a divisive director. A-listers, people tend to still like to work with him. From just this movie poster alone, I get the impression that this movie will continue his trend of being divisive. I'm a huge fan of Aronofsky. I know some of the people that watch the show not so much. Abe, you're kind of
he's not watching right now. He's
not watching.
He's out of the country, so
yeah,
we can say whatever we want.
All right, fine. Aronofsky's amazing. Abe, are you iffy on Aronofsky? You're hit or miss?
I'm hit or miss. Well, he's fucking hit or miss.
Yeah, he's hit or miss.
Man,
he hasn't. I looked at today. He hasn't done anything good. his last thing was Noah.
Noah was awesome.
Oh man.
Gosh. And before that was The Wrestler. The Wrestler was 2010 already. So
Wrestler was amazing.
That's 7 years.
That's 2008. You're skipping Black Swan.
Was it 8? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, but it was Black Swan. Then Black Swan was 2010.
Yeah, then Wrestler 2008. Yeah.
So he hasn't had a good movie, unless you're Dan, in 7 years.
Noah was amazing. I thought Noah was great.
All right, that's fair.
I did.
I like the post. I hope they kind of just leave this movie, a little open, and keep us guessing a bit. They say it's kind of a horror thing. It's called Mother with an exclamation point. It's a weird poster. People kind of react to the poster oddly, and I almost did at first, but I was like, you know what? It's coming out in August, so it's not even that far away. We don't really know much about it. I kind of like the air.
It's coming out in August.
Yeah, it's an air. Weird. But August has been a nice little spot for movies that kind of make money quietly. You don't have to. All the blockbuster shit's gone. I guess they're not considering it an Oscar worthy.
That's what I'm saying. Is they're basically surrendering. Yeah, you'd think that. I don't know. You think that it's not going to be a big blockbuster. You don't think it's going to have a chance to make a ton of money. I think.
But August is that weird niche now. Like the first Guardians made a bunch of money in August because it's there's nothing else to see really anymore. And if it gets good word of mouth, and it's Lawrence has been hit or miss now for a little while too. So I
guess so. Yeah, because she's been doing all those movies with that idiot.
Yeah. But then even Passengers flopped pretty hard.
Are good. Yeah.
And that was supposed to be her Oscar.
Pratt.
Yeah. So she needs a little comeback at this point.
And then keeping #synergy up, X-Men Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, Guardian.
That's good. Yeah. Abe, you looking forward to this one?
No, I'm not looking forward to it. I might watch it, but I'm not looking forward to it.
No?
No.
We're not going to roundtable it? Because I would love to roundtable this one.
Well, I'll roundtable it.
I would love to roundtable Aronofsky.
Especially if we can get some J-Law ass to ass. I'm all in, right?
I like this poster better than the billboard of her getting choked in X-Men. I'll give
fair point. Fair point. There's actually more violence happening in this poster.
Yeah, but hopefully it's part of the movie.
It's self-inflicted violence.
Yeah, Rose McGowan hasn't seen it yet, so we don't know if there's going to be an outrage or not. Self-harm is something that a lot of people suffer with, and I don't think it's appropriate to put that just willy-nilly on a movie poster.
But it's an open-ended thing. Mother with her heart ripped out. We've all had that conversation with our mother where it's, you're ripping my heart out, so.
Don't speak for Abe.
I like the exclamation point.
Don't speak for Abe.
It leaves it wide open.
It does. It's better than question mark, mother.
Yeah.
I would like the upside down Spanish exclamation mark in there, frankly.
I hope it's a remake.
Padre?
I actually hope it's a remake of the Albert Brooks movie, Mother, from back in the day.
Frankly, I hope it's a Danzig biography.
There you go. I'd get behind that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's piquing interest without even really doing anything. It's like,
there you go. Just put a poster out, and we had a whole segment on it. And
we've talked so much about trailers and everything giving away too much. This is
looking at the chat, Talia saying she likes Aronofsky. Requiem was his best. I think we can all agree that Requiem was his best, right?
Yeah, but I don't. Pi is still quite a film. Pi was awesome.
I like the Wrestler was good.
Wrestler's really good. I like Wrestler a lot.
I'm not sure it stands up as much.
I like the rewatch. I like the rewatch value of it. I do. I think it holds up. Some of the performances in it, the top two performances are great. You know, Rourke and the
what's the fourth? Like, what was the daughter's name?
The daughter, that's a good.
Weak. There was no real third. There was really no one else in that movie.
And plus, it holds a special place in our heart, Marty, because it was filmed at that Acme in Bayonne, right down the block from our older apartment. So that
Acme is now a fancy grocery store.
No,
they ripped up that whole shit. There's a gym down there now, really? And there's a fancy restaurant. Yeah.
The bowling alley's still there though, because
I think it's closed.
No, the bowling alley's still there. The bowling
I know there's a gym and a fancy grocery.
I'll be heartbroken if that bowling alley closed. Amanda saying Aronofsky is perfect, so shut up. I guess that's for D.
That's for Stefan there. That's a shot at Stefan.
Amanda saying she might have to turn this off and go watch The Fountain now.
Amanda's very hurtful in the chat.
I agree with her. No, I'm told Aronofsky is great, so everyone should shut the fuck up.
So we're just going to call it a day? We're just going to end the show and everybody?
We didn't say great. We just said no, it wasn't good.
No, it was awesome. I don't know what I remember when it came out, and I was like, "This is gonna be terrible." Like I remember seeing the trailers, and this looks like a dumpster fire, whereas they call it now a Trumpster fire. That's what the kids have been saying lately.
The kids,
yeah,
stupid kids. Talia throwing in a jab saying that Lawrence is horrible. Do we agree with that, Jennifer Lawrence?
It's still up in the air. I think
overrated.
Oh, overrated big time. Yeah.
Big time overrated.
She had a lot early. Like she got a lot of fame and praise early. And then I think she lived up to it with a couple of movies. And now,
what was her fame really? To like trip and fall at the Oscars or chew gum or insult people that, needed their app on their phone to translate to English? I mean, what was her claim to fame really?
She was like out there kind of, on interviews and stuff. People enjoyed that. She was kind of honest. And then Silver Linings Playbook people enjoyed. I liked her in
some people.
I liked her in American Hustle a lot, actually.
David O. Russell can go fly.
David O. Russell is an overrated piece of shit.
Big time.
Her worst work is actually in the X-Men movies, which is odd.
What do you mean it's odd? Who's killing it in the X-Men movies?
I think McAvoy and Fassbender are good enough. But she's she got a lot of fame and press. That's the kind of thing that happens too. It happened to Anne Hathaway for a while, and you kind of have to get high, then come down and go away for a little while, and
I think J-Law's biggest advantage was that she wasn't in Twilight. Like honestly, you have that franchise being launched around the same time Hunger Games is kind of hitting its stride, and it's just like, it could be worse. This could be Twilight.
It was Hunger Games. That was her big fucking vehicle. I forgot about that. She's done a lot in in a short period of time, actually.
She's also hacked.
She said, she had. Yeah, that's true as well. But she's had 2 franchises already, an Oscar. I mean, and she.
What's the Oscar? Did she get the Oscar for Silver Linings, or?
Yes, I want to say yes to that. And I thought she was good in American Hustle.
I did not like that flick.
Really?
I could not get into it. No.
I thought Bale was really good in it. All right. Topic 4.
Topic 3. Topic 3. It may feel like topic 4. Topic 3. This is going to be our big one before the before we go into our main topic. So it was 2 months ago. It was March. It was during March Madness that we did a Blockbuster tournament. And the spring bracket is essentially all the movies from our spring bracket have come out. And Marty had the idea to take a quick look and revisit to see, how the tournament played out and see if we were right or wrong. And actually, before the show, we're kind of arguing already about this. Marty, you feel like we were wrong?
Yeah, we said Guardians will be. I think when we gauged our votes, it was which one will make them A. We did money, reviews, and which one will be kind of most memorable. And we picked Guardians, and it's not going to make the most money. It's not going to be the highest rated, and it's not going to be the most memorable. So I think, it's going to lose out to Beauty and the Beast and Fast and Furious money-wise. And then Logan will be remembered as the better superhero movie of the year, probably, unless something comes along. And I think it's just kind of it's hard to say that a movie that's made $600 million so far is underwhelming. But this is a movie already that's 2 weeks in, and no one's really talking about it anymore. When the first one came out, people talked about that movie for 2 months because it was so good. People enjoyed it so much. This one's kind of like, hey, it came out. All right.
So if we go through the bracket real quick, I'm just going to go through the bracket real quick. So Guardians of the Galaxy 2 versus Chips. So Guardians of the Galaxy 2 totaled $632 million. It's got a Rotten Tomatoes score of 81 for critics and 90 for fans, and then an IMDb score of 8.1. So we're looking at that versus Chips.
Oh yeah, Chips. I'm talking about about the final four.
But let's just go through the bracket again. Let's just go through it. So we know that Guardians of the Galaxy goes on. Chips has a total gross of $26 million.
Chips is the bomb of this bracket.
Well, kind of. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But you can probably argue Ghost in the Shell was the biggest.
Ghost in the Shell is the biggest bomb. Which we said on the show. When we said hashtag synergy. Okay, so we're right with Guardians of the Galaxy. Moving on, Kong Skull Island versus Logan. We took Logan, and I think that's the right pick. Logan made more money.
Yeah, Kong came out at a bad time. I think that should have been a summer movie.
Like the week after.
Yeah, Logan. that wasn't time well. Yeah. That should have been like a late July movie or something.
So it made 565. Logan made 607. So Logan definitely beats it money wise. And then Rotten Tomatoes score, Logan 92. Yeah, people love that. Fans and critics, and then an 8.4 IMDb versus Kong, which is 76 and 73, and then a 6.9. So
they put out a trailer today. Trailer for the DVD today, I think, where it's like a black and white noir kind of feel, which people are loving. I think they're going to put a black and white version out in the theater, so that movie, that number might come out.
Yeah. Well, they're probably going to do that with Logan too, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant for Logan.
Yeah. So Fate of the Furious, we know that 1.2 billion versus Power Rangers,
crazy.
136 million.
That's almost all international for that.
It is. It's 978 million is international. It only made 215 domestic.
Crazy. That is crazy.
If you're looking at domestic wise, like Logan made more domestic than Fate of the Furious did. Yep. Logan made 226 domestic.
That's a crazy international number for Furious.
And then we have Beauty and the Beast easily beating Ghost in the Shell. Beauty and the Beast made 1.2 billion as well. Pretty high score, 71 and 85 on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.7 on IMDb, and Ghost in the Shell, 168 total million, and 46.59 Rotten Tomatoes, 6.7. So we got the first round right. Now it gets interesting the second round. As you mentioned, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so far in 2 weeks, has made more money than Logan, 632 to 607. So in 2 weeks, Guardians has beaten that. And then if you look at Rotten Tomatoes, again, 92 for Logan, and then 81-90. Logan definitely beats it, but it's not trashing it, right?
I would just say that when we look back on the year, which one will be more memorable? And
Logan's going to be more memorable. So far, Logan's the most memorable out of all.
And it made enough money.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
To merit it. I think it costs a lot less as well.
Yeah, but I still think 2 weeks. Guardians of the Galaxy makes 632. It's going to make close to that billion.
But it's not going to make much. I mean, now you got a couple movies coming out against it. It's not going to make a lot.
Covenant's not going to really impact that because it's rated R. It's rated R. It's
Covenant, and we're already kind of focused on Wonder Woman now after that.
I think Guardians still has a solid run.
It's not going to have the legs that the first one had, at least. Definitely. I mean, that's the first one made
legs, but it's still made such a boatload of money in that first weekend.
Well, everything Marvel does is going to make a shit ton of money at this point.
So I feel Guardians still goes on. Are you saying Logan?
I would say Logan at this point.
Abe?
Yeah, I haven't seen Logan yet, really. So
okay.
I can't imagine that Guardians is going to be more memorable than Logan, though. So
no.
Yeah, it's just not memorable. It's very forgettable.
Okay, so we can make an argument that maybe Logan moves on. And then in the other bracket, we had Fate of the Furious beating Beauty and the Beast. And again, they're the two juggernauts money-wise, right. But Beauty and the Beast has gotten, if you look at critics, 71 to 47.
Yeah,
Rotten Tomatoes.
And I think Beauty and the Beast will have the lasting effect of cementing the fact that Disney is going to be able to remake all these movies in live action, and this will be the jumping off point for everything they do from now
on. So then that would put Beauty and the Beast versus Logan, if you will, in the finals, and then
I probably would have gone Beauty and the Beast.
But you're talking about memorable movies. This is not going to stick with anybody over the age of 13.
But I think it's going to make a whole new. It made a whole new generation of Beauty and the Beast fans. They're talking about even making a sequel somehow.
Yeah, Logan's talking Oscar talk possibly, though.
It'll make double the money.
You think just because Watson won the gender neutral award at MTV,
won the gender neutral acting
that she's going to be nominated for an Oscar or something?
He is the best human actor.
God.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting to look back and to see how things played out.
This was a major. I mean, you got almost $3 billion movies this spring.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy. And then we're talking about a summer where it might not, do any of that.
Yeah, and then
other than Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is going to make a ton. Spider-Man.
Yeah. And then maybe Despicable Me. Other than that.
Yeah. Cars. Funny enough is I guess I'll mention
nice
this.
Segue right there.
Nice segue. I took my daughter to the Cars 3 event. It was down in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. It was pretty cool. My wife had gotten. It was on Mother's Day, so me and Annie got out of the house and. My wife stayed home with Vera, but we got these complimentary passes down to this Cars 3 event. So we drove down to Cherry Hill and got there, and the line was about 2 hours long. I mean, it was a massive line to get into this thing. And with these complimentary passes, you just cut in front of everyone and go right in. So got to take pictures with the cars. Like, she took some pictures with Lightning McQueen. They had this the Mack truck trailer set up, and inside they actually had a movie theater that fit 80 people, and they showed like exclusive clips from Cars 3. It looks really good. Like, I think they're tapping into that original Cars 1 magic that a lot of people liked. I still think Despicable Me is going to be the biggest kids movie. I've seen a few of them this year.
Did any of you see the Emoji trailer today?
I haven't seen the new Emoji trailer. I saw the previous one. I know my daughter wants to see it.
It's funny, and I tweeted it out today, the trailer. So if you can check us out you can see the trailer there. It's you would think, it didn't have a plot, but it has a plot, and it's the plot of 4 other movies, basically. It's a mix of Inside Out, the Lego movie. It's got some B-movie shit in there, and it's like a Wreck-It Ralph twist thrown in it. It's basically from what the trailer said. It's like these emojis live inside the phone, and they're waiting to be called upon, kind of thing. And everyone has to be their role. And what's the guy's name from Silicon Valley?
Ehrlich, that guy.
Yeah, he's playing the meh.
T.J. Miller. T.J. Miller's
playing the meh emoji, and he doesn't. He wants to be other emotions too. Yeah. So it's got very inside out kind of.
Patrick Stewart plays poop.
Yeah, they threw him in at the end of the trailer. There's a lot of decent voice actors in the movie. I was actually. It still looks horrible, but it's at least they tried something.
That's Boss Baby surprised me.
Boss Baby, we didn't even have on our.
No, we didn't. And that made a lot of money.
Yeah. That should have been
probably better than Chips. Probably Ghost in the Shell and Power Rangers too.
That made a lot of money.
Boss Baby would have been our 5 or 6 seed.
Yeah, that should have been a top seed though.
We missed on that one. We whiffed. Looking at the chat, let's see. We got Gurkle Nacho Vidal saying chips. And Robert Riley saying he could go for some chips right now.
There you go.
And Amanda thought we were going to say Ghostbusters. We didn't. So she doesn't have to drink up.
That was last year. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'm still drinking, but...
Yeah. Marty's going to keep drinking until Sunday.
Japanese whiskey. First time I ever had it.
Oh.
It was a gift of the... someone gave it to us at the bridal shower this week.
Oh, yeah. I've heard it's pretty good. I've actually heard that they're getting into that.
It is a smooth 43% alcohol content.
There you go.
It's funny to see. I got this bottle of scotch over here that I got as a present years ago. I'm thinking of bringing it to the bachelor party. This is a nice bottle. I got offered some money for this bottle. So it's good. If someone offered to pay for it.
I'm sure we'll meet a lot of people this weekend who offer us money to do a lot of things. So.
Oh, Jesus. I will be the voice of reason. I'll make sure that Marty.
I've seen you at bachelor parties.
I've matured.
This is what, our fourth bachelor party?
Is it our fourth? I mean, we had mine, Mike's,
and Zinsley's.
Yeah, this will be our fourth. Yeah.
Hopefully, we're not breaking up any marriages this bachelor party.
It's happened twice already. Gore Kokopachidon saying, fun fact, a bridal shower is nothing like a golden shower. I'm glad that he clarified that for us. It's good to know that.
I just thought that's what the dames were doing to each other. Who fucking knew?
That's why they have those toilet paper dresses.
Yeah. Super absorbency.
Amanda's telling us to hurry up and get to the part of the show where we pretend to hate bridesmaids. So I guess that's her way of saying we should move on to our main topic, right?
Yeah, far be it for us to argue with our producer.
Right. She's not even on the show right now.
Twin Peaks.
All right.
Bridesmaid sucks.
I like
Bridesmaid. We're not there yet. Sorry.
The Warriors are up 11.
Hey, whoa! 40. You don't have explicit permission from the NBA to give out.
I didn't say what Warriors.
I got nowhere to go with that one. All right.
Hashtag Synergy Warriors come out and play. We did an episode.
There you go.
They were never up 11. They were barely just squeezing by one.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So we picked out 10 Bachelorette party movies. We're going to go through them. So these are the 10 you see on screen. We have an IMDb list that's going. We're gonna discuss each one in chronological order. We'll shuffle them around until we come up with what we consider our top 10.
Our definitive list, Daniel. Our definitive list.
A definitive list. There you go. Some ones that did not make the cut, either because we didn't see them or only one of us saw them and we couldn't really make an opinion on it. Best Man from 1999. Marty was the only one that saw that one.
That was more of a wedding movie in general.
That had a bachelor party.
Yeah, there's a bachelor party, and it's more about a kind of guys trying to convince a guy he's doing the right thing, getting married movie, more than a bachelor party movie.
There's a movie called Bachelor Party Vegas from 2006.
I had no recollection of that. Yeah.
Bachelorette, aka The Wedding Party, that had like Kirsten Dunst in it.
Oh,
2012.
Hallmark quality.
The Magic Mike movies did not make our cut.
They're not. Again, they're not really necessarily. I mean, they were bachelorette parties at the club kind of thing. So it's not really.
Abe made a compelling argument for true romance, but
I tried to make sure.
End,
look, at the beginning of the movie, you spend all night with a call girl, and then you get married. That's a bachelor party.
That's a dream, really.
Really, it's a dream.
His wife is watching the show. His future wife is watching the show. So
she falls asleep usually halfway through though.
She's just got it playing, right? I saw her commenting in the chat, Marty. So you better watch what you say.
Jesus Christ.
As I had Best Night Ever from 2013, Bachelor, aka Bachelor Weekend, aka The Stag, which is a British film, 2013, and then Las Vegas, which Marty said that it wasn't a real movie, but it was. It had Morgan Freeman in it.
I remember that movie actually.
Yeah,
they made a similar one of that this year where the same guys are stealing shit. It was like those Morgan Freeman and like they robbed banks or something.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's having fun. So the 10 we got, we'll start off with How to Murder Your Wife versus Bachelor Party from 1984.
Well, gee, I wonder how this is going to go.
I'm assuming Bachelor Party moves to number 1.
That movie, like, just watching the clips of that thing today on YouTube, that it's just so fucking stupid and funny. Like, you forget how ridiculously, Tom Hanks was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
He needs to go back and make like at least one more of those movies.
Well, his son's trying to like pick up that mantle.
Yeah,
Colin is
not
doing
the
a little
bit
more.
Is he?
Colin's trying to do some of the more of the comedic stuff, and he was in Fargo as well.
He's got the other son who's a rapper. I don't know about that guy.
Oh, does he?
No, you don't know about Tom Hanks' rapper son?
No.
Oh my God, you got to look that up. His name is Chet Hayes.
No.
He's like a real wiggerish like. American rap guy. You gotta go watch that. Look him up after the show. Chet Hayes. He like tries to rap about the streets and shit when he's Tom Hanks' son.
Oh, jeez. That's not real. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. Okay, so Abe, you saw How to Murder Your Wife. I don't think either of us saw. I wanted to put it on the list because I've heard that it's
a comedy from 1965. It's dated as hell, and it's not that funny. I don't expect it to stand up very well against some of these other more modern movies. But it's not bad. It's not a bad movie by any stretch. It's got Verna Lisi. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'm not willing to plant my flag on this one. The next movie, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die on this hill.
This is gonna be tough. I mean, Bachelor Party is known as the quintessential Bachelor Party movie.
It's got a donkey doing coke, for God's sake. I don't know how you beat that.
It's literal. You think of like the raunchy kind of 80s comedy movie,
right?
Yeah, this is it.
And this is right in there, right? I mean, this is in that top echelon of raunch. That said, I do think our next one, Very Bad Things, rivals it.
Yes.
This is one of 3 movies where it's almost the same plot. Where it's like, someone dies and they have to, cover it up or something, right? Is that what this one is?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a movie coming out this summer with Scarlett Johansson where the same thing happens.
It's a remake of it.
Is it a remake? Okay.
It sure seems like it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, it is.
I mean, but there was two. There was another movie like this out almost the same time, wasn't there?
Would they have to hide Weekend at Bernie's? Is that what you're thinking of?
There was definitely multiple like hiding dead people at party movies.
I
know what you did last summer.
This was what, Piven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Daniel Stern.
Christian Slater, right?
Christian Slater.
Oh, he played the Psycho Slater version.
He was great.
Yeah,
Christian Slater was so fantastic, and I'm a huge Christian Slater fan. The stuff he's done in Archer, like even though it's voice acting, the stuff he's done in Archer has been amazing the last few seasons.
And he's really good on Robot, Bad Robot too.
Not Bad Robot.
Robot
Mr.
Chicken.
Robot. Mr. Robot.
Oh, Mr. Robot.
It's Mr. Robot. Bad Robot is J.J. Abrams'
that
production company.
Yeah. And Very Bad Things was directed by Marty's boy, Peter Berg, too. So.
That's before he just started doing war movies.
Mark movies, yeah. But I mean, there's black comedies, or I should say dark comedies, but this is a pitch black comedy. This is
what is this one going against?
Everything. It's going against the field right now.
Oh, we're not breaking them down?
No, we're not breaking them down. We're going to just rank. Yeah, no tournament style. Yeah.
I couldn't take this over Bachelor Party.
I don't know.
I'm taking it over Bachelor Party. That's just me. But this kind of stuff makes me laugh more than Bachelor Party.
Again, Bachelor Party is the quintessential Bachelor Party movie, but I like Very Bad Things more. I like, honestly.
But are we going as a movie? Do you like it more, or as a movie about a bachelor party? Like, what is?
I think the whole thesis of Bachelor Party is a bachelor party, so it's hard to go against that. To basically say is like the whole movie, the whole plot is centered around a bachelor party, whereas Very Bad Things is a good chunk of it takes place as the bachelor party, but the most is the after of the bachelor party. In the same way, when we get to Hangover, when we get to that, there's very little of the bachelor party actually in Hangover.
Almost zero of that.
Until you start piecing it together. I guess we'll get there. So, I mean, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine with keeping Bachelor Party number 1, but I don't know. Like, Very Bad Things is kind of like 1A to me. It's like right there.
But you're the deciding vote here.
We can keep them 1, 2 right now, and then revisit at the end, I guess.
So how's it? What's the rank here?
I would keep Bachelor Party 1, and then Bad Things 2. But then at the end, we can have a final vote.
Give me some time to think about it. But yeah, let's do that for right now. Let's definitely move Very Bad Things up to number 2. Maybe the chat will chime in as well.
Will do.
Gorko, so they're talking about Chet Hayes in the chat.
I'm telling you, it's a real thing.
Yeah. Saying
on YouTube, just like pull up YouTube after you watch our show, of course. Howard Stern making fun of Chet Hayes. It's like a whole. He did like a whole week on him once.
So now we skip ahead to 2004 with Sideways.
Mm.
I'm a fan of Sideways. I like Sideways.
Sideways is a strange movie to me in that I hated them for half of the movie. And then somehow, at some point, and I don't even know how, why, or when, I started to like them.
Mm.
It was just weird. It was like that. I loathed these two guys for the beginning of the movie. And then somehow...
Do you think it has anything with the actors? Just like the actors finally showed up? Or I don't know. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Was it character development?
I think it was character development.
I agree. I think it was more character development. But, it's like, I love Paul Giamatti. Like, right. I just love him. So it's like hating him for like a good chunk of the movie. Yeah, it was like as much as Pig when he played Pig Vomit. It's like, oh my god, I hate this guy, but he's so good.
WNBC.
He's also great in Billions that was on Showtime that just ended up they've wrapped up their second season, which is one of the few shows I still watch.
It's a fine actor, and so, I agree with Dave. Like Sideways is just
strange. It's just how
I don't know if it's remembered as a bachelor party.
It's not remembered really as a bachelor party movie. I'd still move it to number 3.
It's number 3. It's number 3.
I still know number 3.
What do we got now?
Now Clerks 2. Clerks 2, same thing. It's not really a bachelor party movie, but there is a key bachelor party scene in Clerks 2. I hate Clerks 2.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all.
They tried it.
I mean, it's not the worst on this list. We'll get to the worst on the list, but I mean, I hated Clerks 2 so much.
I don't think we can count Amateur Night if you're saying that's the one that's going to be the worst on the list. That's solely in here for synergy purposes. Clerks 2 again is not a movie I remember for the best. It's more of a one-liner movie that you remember more than having a bachelor party in it. But wasn't there also an animal? Was there a horse?
There was a donkey. I think it was a donkey.
Was there a donkey?
It was a sex show. Yeah, donkey sex show. It was a donkey.
So we have our second movie including a donkey.
Yeah. Apparently, it's a popular thing. There will be no donkeys at Marty's.
There will be horses, though.
There will be. Fair point. We are going to a racetrack, so there will be horses.
Yeah, Clerks 2 is bad. This Clerks 2 is bad.
Clerks 2 is bad. I just wonder if the bachelor party elements are stronger than the Sideways ones, right? I think.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I don't. Come on! Just because it's in there doesn't make it a. I think we need to definitely consider what's a better film.
God, Sideways destroys
blows it out of the water. I mean, right now I'm thinking this is the list. Right now, the top 5 are set. Clerks is.
I'm fine with that. Yeah. I haven't even seen How to Murder Your Wife, and I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah, right. Well, somebody's asking who Pig Vomit is in the chat. Do you see that?
Oh, go watch Private Parts.
You're sending people away
again after
droves.
the show. Yeah. After the show, go to YouTube and watch Chet Hayes, and then go watch Private Parts. You'll have fun.
Howard Stern is the goddamn devil.
That's when they bleeped out his whole ending credit thing. That's hilarious.
That's funny.
That was a good movie.
It really was. It didn't make a lot of money somehow, but it really was good.
Fun soundtrack too.
Yeah,
fun soundtrack.
A lot of AC/DC on there.
Remember, Howard Stern was pissed off. Tool did a cover of Led Zeppelin's "No Quarter," and recorded it for the soundtrack. And then at the last minute, they're like, "Nah, we're not going to put this out." Howard Stern was just pissed at them, and it eventually came out in like a B-side. Yeah.
Fucking Maynard, man.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do this, and then nah. All right, so here's Abe. Did you see Beer League?
I have not. No.
Beer League. I just wanted to include because it's just the most. It's like the opposite of Hangover, and that Hangover is the fancy Vegas bachelor party, and Beer League.
Beer League is what we're gonna have. Honestly,
yeah. Beer League is in a bar with a hooker and shooting ping pong.
Okay, that's not exactly what we're gonna have. We're not gonna have that. But in regards to the economic elements of our bachelor party, it's more in line with Beer League.
It's more on this level, yes. And Beer League also establishes the code of the bachelor party in an important scene.
And it's got Ralph Macchio.
It's got Ralph Macchio as well, yeah. There's a whole scene after the bachelor party where the wives are all asking what happened at the bachelor party, and everyone, even no one says anything. The old guy tells his wife to fuck off, and one guy breaks the golden rule and almost ruins the wedding. And Dan and I have experienced that firsthand on at least one occasion. So.
Couple of times. So
that's why this one
fair point.
Is very important, as that it's a lesson to be learned from this movie.
You know what's dangerous about like bachelor parties nowadays is cell phones, right? I mean, just think about like the amount of cell phones and video and all that stuff that are out here. Like back in bachelor party time, 1984.
Oh, you can just forget that all happened. Who would tell you?
Right.
Like there wasn't a donkey there.
Now it's like every asshole at the party is going, look at this fucking donkey snorting coke. I'm going to Instagram it.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand you.
Hashtag donkey snorting coke.
This younger generation of snitches. It's really troubling.
Yeah, but bachelor party had the most realistic. I mean, Beer League had the most realistic, I think, expectation of a bachelor party, which was just getting drunk in a bar and fighting and hookers doing horrible.
Well,
things.
I'm convinced it's over Clerks.
I'm jumping.
Yes,
I'm actually jumping this up to number 3. I'm putting this number 3.
Over Sideways.
I put it over Sideways. Listen, Beer League is a very fun movie, and it's also got the. I mean, it's very Jersey centric, and you're not going to win a battle of It's no. Clerks is fake Jersey centric. The first Clerks was Jersey. This is just like this is him living out in California and trying to make a New Jersey movie. This is literally Artie Lang, who almost got fired from the Stern Show for making this movie. They gave him so much shit for making this movie. And it's a fun and the softball elements of it are really fun.
It's a stupid fun movie.
It is a stupid fun movie. I mean, Sideways is definitely a better movie. But if you're saying it's this is fun, Beer League's fun movie, and the bachelor party stuff is top notch. You remember this movie more for bachelor party stuff than you do Sideways for the bachelor party stuff.
Because it mentions Ralph Macchio's cock. So I mean,
it does a crane kick. So now we get into The Hangover, which again, it's not really a bachelor party movie per se. It's the after effects of the bachelor party. It's about
the idea of a bachelor party. But this is also the start of the trend, or probably maybe restart of the trend of, hey, we're doing a bachelor party. We got to go to Vegas and fucking be crazy. And it's a fun juxtaposition with Bachelor Party, the movie, where it's like Bachelor Party showed you all the crazy shit that happened back in the 80s, and Hangover was, didn't want to show you all the crazy shit that happened. They showed you all the crazy shit that happened in like a few pictures at the end of the movie over the credits.
Right.
Well, so, I mean, by the movie's very structure, that they couldn't show you what happened, otherwise, it would be anticlimactic. I mean, it was really it was kind of like a noir,
It was. No, it was.
Yeah.
It was a mystery. Really trying to be. Yeah. I'm a fan.
Oh, the first one definitely. I mean, it was huge when it came out. It kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's kind of it stained itself really by the other two movies. So now you kind of think of it, as a bloated trilogy more than a
number 2 was the one where they're in Thailand. That was number 2.
Yes, 2 was Thailand, which is
and the 3 they go back to Vegas.
For some 3 reason. Was back to Vegas, and Doug wasn't lost or anything this time. I forget, what do they have to do?
Someone's getting married.
Oh, there was like John Goodman, and it was all about like money and drugs. And,
the Asian.
It was just really stupid. And like by that movie, you just hated all the characters.
It had nothing to do with a bachelor party, though, right?
No, someone was getting married though.
Yeah. So I mean, it's unfortunate. I agree with you. I think And the second one was just
almost shot for shot.
Shot. Well, no, it was like shock value though. It's just like all right, well. What worked in the first one? Let's just amp it up. Let's have a dude from The Office. So let's have Ed Helms have sex with a transvestite, and then let's get him Mike Tyson's tattooed face. Yeah,
it was good. They had Tyson in the first one that was funny, and then they kind of tried to bring it back, and
it didn't work as well. So I mean,
I want
to try to separate it. I'm gonna push this up to probably 4.
Yeah.
5.
Oh no, I think the impact and just how crazy everybody loved this movie. I think this is like a number 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go 4.
Definitely 4. Definitely 4.
You guys in your beer league.
You should watch Beer League.
But Abe, I think the issue
comedy.
the issue here is, again, and it's unfair because we're trying to keep these movies on their on their own, is the sequels do bring it down. Really.
Yeah.
If they made a sequel to Beer League, then I'm sure that it would be amateur night level.
Whoa! Don't talk trash on our number 1 pick.
Until we get there. So let's move Hangover up to number 4. Again, we'll revisit at the end. We'll look at the whole list at the end. And then we got Hangover 2 versus Clerks 2.
Jesus Christ.
Man. Can we just put Bridesmaid over both of those?
Yeah, but I would still put Clerks 2 over Hangover 2. They at least tried to do something different.
I didn't even watch Bridesmaid, but I feel like Bridesmaid should be over Hangover 2 and Clerks 2.
You haven't seen Bridesmaids?
I haven't seen Bridesmaids, no. Amanda's telling me that we got 4 downvotes already, so we're doing a great job.
Wow. Because I mentioned Chet Hayes?
It's possible, man. It's possible. I mean, frankly, because we're not talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. Gardans, #Gardans.
Gardans. No dislikes on Gardans.
No. And lots of views. The last 2 weeks of Gardans has been done very well for our show. We've gotten a lot of followers. We've gotten a lot of likes, a lot of views.
We had a lot of followers.
Well, now we probably just lost some because of this episode.
Yeah.
Well, no one wants to hear about donkeys snorting coke, I guess.
I guess not. People aren't fun anymore.
No, not anymore. Animal cruelty, quote unquote.
He was having fun.
He was. He was having a blast. He was having the time of his life.
Bridesmaids is another one that's not about really a bachelorette party because they don't really get to the bachelorette party because Kristen Wiig goes drugged up on the plane and they had to miss it. But the one thing I do like about Bridesmaids that kind of everybody can relate to, I think, is the trying to plan a bachelorette or bachelor party when there's like one person that wants to do something, hey, we're going to spend a bunch of money and go to Vegas. And then there's the one poor person that's like, we just go and have a couple of beers over this place. So it's like, I think everyone's been in that, predicament once or twice.
I mean, does Bridesmaid go into the fact that to plan a bachelor or bachelorette party, there will be 78 emails and like 400 text messages about it? Does any bachelor...
They did this on the phone, actually. This is more phone-based. But there was a lot of back and forth, like, hey, why don't we do this place? And then they was like, no, we're going to Vegas. Like, oh, shit.
I can't believe. I'm still getting texts about it, by the way. Like, I continue to get texts about it. Like, you got taken off the text chain, and there's still more there's still more text about it, Marty.
I tried to make this thing as simple as possible.
Another like 20 or 30 texts after like you last responded about like honestly, at one point I was like, do we really need to have a debate over who's going to smoke and who's not going to smoke a cigar? Just bring 10 cigars. Whoever's going to smoke a cigar will smoke one. That's it. I don't need the people to opt out. It's like, no cigars for me. I don't smoke. Then don't. You don't have to text about it. Me too. -1. No, just bring 10. You know what? Maybe someone will smoke 2. Maybe someone will smoke 3. Maybe Marty will have 3 in his mouth at the same time while he's guzzling booze through his nostrils. Who knows? Just bring the cigars. It's not a big deal. You don't have to have 5 texts about it. But we're all set. I think we're all set.
This is hilarious.
We are all set. The bachelor party is planned for this Saturday. I'm going to be the one that shows up late. I'm going to drive in all by myself. I'm going to be the late one. And everyone's probably going to be obliterated by then.
By then, we'll be with the donkey. And
see, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to come in as I'm going to be kind of like this omniscient viewer of the chaos after it's already started. It's going to be fun. Then I'll just have to play catch up, which could be dangerous. Okay,
one left,
so
right?
Yeah,
Bridesmaids, I would put above the sequels.
Yeah, I think we did that.
I did.
So I think we got it. I think
because
we're
it's
good.
so tied into a wedding more than Sideways would be. I don't know.
The Sideways is such a good movie. Abe, did you see Bridesmaids or no?
No.
Really? It's on USA like every other hour. You should check it out. It's on USA constantly.
See, well, I'm straight. Just,
USA is a gay network now?
No. It's a gay movie, is what I'm saying.
I thought it was Melissa McCarthy at her best, and then we've seen her at her worst. So
that's kind of the movie that made Melissa McCarthy a star, right? Was Bridesmaids?
And, yeah, her and Kristen Wiig.
Yeah. So we have this movie to thank for Ghostbusters. Drink up, motherfuckers.
Yeah, does that taint the legacy of this? Wasn't that Paul Feig too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Makes sense. Yeah. I think we've settled on our list, right? Is Amateur So let's talk about Amateur Night.
Yeah,
Amateur Night I like in that it's kind of real about it. You know, it's the bachelor party is where the bachelor party that I don't like the most actually is where you get the strippers to the hotel, because it just leads to awkwardness, and one guy's always a dickhead. But it shows the strippers in their true light, where they're trying to just rip the guys off for as much as they can, and so I liked it on that level where it kind of just tells the true story, what these girls are really about, and how just complete assholes the guys can be at these things. And
I think it's one of our funniest episodes ever. I think honestly, go back and revisit it. So what are they going to watch? What's his name? J.C. Hayes.
Chet Hayes.
Chet Hayes.
Private.
You can watch that Private Parts, and then go back and watch our Amateur Night review. You don't have to watch the movie, but watch the Amateur Night review that we did. It was one of our funniest episodes ever. Like Amanda was on it. It was hilarious. Amanda runs the show. I don't think people know that.
I don't know if Amanda, after this episode, I don't know if Amanda's going to claim the show anymore, but
probably not. Yeah. Well, 4 dislikes already. She's not going to claim this one.
I think she has 4 different accounts where she just dislikes us.
Yeah. So I think we're settled on our list, but do we want to revisit 1 and 2 again?
I think Bachelor Party is it's cliche to say Bachelor Party is the best Bachelor Party movie, but it's just so quintessentially perfect with all of it, and Tom Hanks is hilarious, and there was such 80s actors in that movie too.
I just like Very Bad Things more.
I do too. I do too.
All right, I can give you that.
But I mean, I don't know. I like it as a movie more. You're right, though. It is.
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch a Bachelor Party movie,
it's the one to watch.
It's probably the one to watch.
I think we're good.
A beer league over Hangover still trips me up, but I'll let you guys.
Okay, let's talk about that.
I won't stand in the way of democracy ever, but this is the day the democracy shit on my face.
That's your homework for the show. You go watch Beer League, and we can talk about this again.
Again, the Bachelor Party section of Beer League
is great.
Is more so than the Bachelor Party stuff in Hangover. Hangover definitely has the bigger impact, but is dragged down if it stopped at Hangover 1.
Yeah, there's Nick Apollo as a cop in that scene. Artie Lang gets into a fight with the father-in-law. There's a ping pong incident.
I like good stuff. See, I think you'd like it, even though I know you hate New Jersey and everything it stands for. I don't know how you ended up with 2 co-hosts.
Tony Soprano, but
2 co-hosts from New Jersey. I don't know. Abe's just in hell right now.
So a lot of bad decisions.
Hey man, it's better than the 2 previous co-hosts you had when you had a debate show.
At the rate they're going, they'll both be dead in a year. So I would have been doing the show.
Probably.
Our correspondents are dropping like flies, though. So.
Oh yeah. I hope Jamil's doing better.
Jamil was laid up last week. Our friend Nick
telling us Nick
broke his elbow biking yesterday.
Curse the movies and stuff show. It was on last week and breaks his elbow.
Jamil was on the week before.
Someone check in Justin. Is Justin okay?
Yes.
I think the ladies want to know if Justin's okay.
Justin's fine, ladies, and I will forward him all your contact information.
We got anything else?
No,
I think this was a good clean hour.
Yeah, I think so. Let's send our thanks to the greatest chat in the world. They're back on my nice list. And we're naughty list. Please make sure to like this video, comment below, subscribe to us. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Movies and Stuff Show. We're going to be back next Tuesday, God willing. We survived Marty's bachelor party. We'll be back live 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to discuss Alien Covenant. We'll do a roundtable review. We're going to try to get a 4th for that. We're going to see if anyone's out there, if anyone's still alive.
No, so we can try.
We'll try. If not, it'll be us 3. Make time to go see Alien Covenant at some point.
I took off Monday, so
that's a smart move. Smart move.
What do they want to know? I want to know what they're asking in the chat. I want to know.
I want to know what love is.
Oh, okay.
I want you to show me.
All right.
Good night, everyone. Later. Bye.
Bye.